Fire now for Werribee, decides to get it out of there. Smith, he went way too early. Picioane now, great to see him back playing football. He's had his injury worries, and Billy Nichols didn't play at all last week. Gets the two of them in towards full forward. Pugsley drops it, needs to get a goal now, and he does.
Looking ominous.
They're looking all right, Box Hill, and they've got the first goal on the board in the early stages of the grand final.
They sure have, Rob. They've picked their back half pretty carefully too. I'll get
pass. And looking for Bartlett. Hot on his heels. And a free kick. It'll go Werribee's way. No.
Throw.
Yeah. It's before the push. And Matthew Dent will take it.
Yeah, Dent with that big job on Bartlett. We saw Bartlett. He was dangerous last week.
Spins on a pirouette as Matthew Dent. Trying to run it out of defence. Finding Mitchell across half back. Down the wing goes John Baird from half-back, creating some opportunities. Passador leads short. Baird ignores him. Farrell's lining up. There's a lot of Werribee defenders there lining up. But Farrell is strong.
Gee, he's bounced out of the blocks, Roscoe. Funny, Rob, I said before the game, if this bloke catches a few, the big fella O'Farrell, he's danger personified, and he is going after the, I reckon McDonald said to him before the game, go for him often and catch that football. Kicked into the man on the mark with the last shot.
Breeze left to right as you watch it now. Blustery from the north. Should get it.
Looks good.
Few flags waving. He likes it. Box Hill had the first two. They've started well.
Them forward again. Smith's got a big job to do today. He'll be the full-back position, and he was hard at it there. Murphy, Lynn's assistants, got nothing on offer except the boundary line, and he won't get there. All Box Hill here. Rocky, little Anthony Rock, a North Melbourne Premiership player, picks it up. Oh, that wasn't a good kick, Johnson. Bit of tunnel ball there through the legs, and then he got it through to Mitchell. Mitchell can go for home. How's the sidestep? Create some space for Passador.
Boy, how they looking, Rob? That was beautiful.
They're looking fantastic, and for footy fans who aren't aware of this, Box Hill has never won a VFL flag.
How was Mitchell then? What a phenomenal piece of play. Took him on. Took them right on. And he was always going to do the 1-2. And this bloke, Passador, he's a danger machine today, no question about it. I don't know about that back half of Werribee, but I just always stared.
Yeah, it was. I agree with you.
I spotted that. Stared.
What about the left hand, Phil?
Well, it was afterwards, Roscoe. As he went down, the hand has just gone across his face. I think he parted a couple of whiskers.
Aaron Lord, kicked 4-5 in his one VFL game.
What are you suggesting, Ross? That he can't kick?
I'm just leaving a little bit of doubt there, Phil.
You were. The viewers went for the gin, but
Saunders hasn't been in it very much. Johnson doing well. Plenty of time, sets up a pass.
He is classy.
Passador.
He is beautiful, and this bloke is one of the best leading forwards in the competition. He had a rough trot early on, but they need him, Rob, because he gives them that bit of dash. Straight down the line he goes.
Spent a bit of time in the Box Hill reserves this year.
He's too good for that, isn't he?
Yeah, and in fact, in one of our TV games, he came on and did very well.
Yes, and we pushed up for him, didn't we, boys? And we got him back in the side the next week.
Springvale, Carlton, Box Hill, second goal to make Passador. I know Justin Madden said no win advantage. He's right, but if anything, it's very slightly to Werribee's advantage to the left of the screen. So That's a great start from Box Hill.
And from Bartlett off, so they're swinging the moves.
Lindsay Gilby now from fullback for Werribee. Big, long kick. Gee, that's gone a fair hold height. Pugsley tapped it and then roved it himself and then bangs it towards centre half forward. They need something here, and the skipper almost provides it. But Frost's hand pass was chopped off by Baird. Baird kicks it off. Little Rock's having a wonderful game. Got options aplenty, and they've got it up towards the half-forward line where Osborne is having a good game as well.
Gee, just about kicked that, you know, with the breeze. If he puts that out to the right.
Oh, Farrell was free in the square. Now he goes longer. They're wanting a marker. My mate from the Wacky Races has taken it standing still in the goal square. Andrew Pugsley, who was about fourth in line.
Have a look at that. O'Farrell's gone for the big fly. And that man, Pugsley, he just said, thank you very much. I think I'll pluck this one.
Why not? Well, he's already kicked one. Box Hill have started brilliantly here. Warm weather seems to provide high-scoring games, and he's lining up for their 6th goal.
Kicking straight into that breeze. I reckon, I agree with Ross, I reckon slightly to the left of screen might be the advantage, but anyway, Pugsley.
This to double their score. No problems for Andrew Pugsley. He's kicked 2.
Gee, they're on fire. And the crowd enjoying it. And I tell you what, it isn't a bad crowd in here at Optus Oval today, too.
St Kevin's, that's the problem, Ross. You've got no one there.
Mitchell, long way out from goal, turns it over to Chris Obst.
Depends who went to confession as much, I suppose. But this is a beauty, this game.
Aaron Lord, bit of time this time, finds Rock, got away from Dime, not much pressure.
Oh.
Penetrating kick to Passador. Hargrave got the job on him. Back he goes. Passador, body strength. The chap was almost held.
Phenomenal play.
Now, can O'Farrell slot it through?
That is unbelievable play, Passador.
The big fellow gets his 2nd.
Yeah, he does, but that man, Passador, was the goal man. He didn't kick it, but how about the bump on Hargraves, who's his 3rd opponent, Ryan Hargrave? Have a look at what he does to Hargrave. He just puts him out of the contest. That is how you use your body. That is just super play. Look at the big bloke off one step. He's about 6.
Bartlett, Fullerton, Burse, and Box Hill, as we know, Brewer, Williams, Georgiadis and Nichols. So watch for some more activity.
Yes, and you wonder about the Hawks are putting so much into the game. Are they going to tire? He's got to make the rotations, of course. But that was definitely a free kick to that man, Rock. And he's an experienced campaigner, Rob. And he could kick this. It'll test him, I would say. Kicking into the breeze. He's got to put it out to the left.
I reckon it'll really test him.
Yes, it would. He'd probably just about hit the line. Will he get enough?
Farrell's back there for the Hawks. He wants to go with a Premiership.
Well, he's gone right to the fence with that kick. He just summed it up nice in finals.
Bad tackle there from Gin Syracuse. Inexperienced. They're a bit rattled, those youngsters.
Well, they've officially lost touch now. 30 points the difference, and they've got enormous problems. Mitchell to half forward. Osborne's got it again. Osborne quickly round the corner. Courageous mark. Has been taken by Picioane.
Now, will he kick?
Oh, was that a cavalier or risky kick? Look, putting the ball up in the air, it's all right. I tell you what, Silvani knows all about that. Going after one of those, he could have been in St Vincent's. Got out of the football okay, but gee whiz, Rob.
He was going to bring the Empire down with him, though. The foot was up, and that was more in self-preservation than anything. But
now Ross reckons he's got something wrong with him.
Yes, I think the hamstring, he's been out with a hamstring. It's heavily strapped.
Gee, if he'd had a strained hamstring, Ross, he wouldn't have caught that football, but I know what you mean with the kick. Let's have a look.
This for a 6-goal lead. Lance Picioane has given them that. They're killing them at the moment.
He would be lucky to run out the second half. No question about that.
Problem there for Box Hill.
Oh, big problem.
Brewers off the ground. It's very hot, so it'll be interesting to see if they stand up. Mitchell, great hands. Ries kicks another one.
Against the flow of play too, Rob.
Well, that's the problem for Werribee when you're 5 goals down. If you have a fair bit of it for a long time, it goes against the trend. They score a goal, so Box Hill, some added breathing space there, but gee, they're looking good.
But Rob, again, you know, I mentioned earlier about their handball. Aren't they? They're sharp handballs in tight. Look at this. Watch the handball somewhere. Look at that. That's just, isn't it? Like their vision is tremendous. Johnny, their handball there was brilliant. What's going on? Still making moves down there.
He said as much. Maybe this will give him an appetite. Pugsley from Campbell, who got it out of the ruck. Underneath Farrell. No one up with him of any height. Smith a bit late. Just couldn't get a run at it.
That was a mark. I think he had that long enough. Let's have another look at it. He was always going to worry them.
Yeah.
It's the last punch that's come through. Yeah, no, that's a mark. Now, they've had 3 of... This is the 3rd deliberate shot that they've had. 4th deliberate shot from in close.
Passador, Pugsley and Lord. Oh, Lord was on the
Lord
run.
on the run. Your third deliberate. Well, yeah, fair enough. One on the run. That's true. It is 4 that they had a chance with.
Should have kicked it then.
2-1 to Brett O'Farrell.
Yeah.
Pokes at it.
That time, it hurts.
Kicks his 3rd goal, Brett O'Farrell.
I tell you what, he's been pretty good. And I'd say, you know, it's troubled them down there. I don't know that Shane Smith was the right person to have down there. It just felt...
The VFL Team of the Year and played for the VFL against the Sandful. One of just 7 VFL Box Hill players. He's been brilliant. Ries, half-back flank, rocks clear.
Gee, they've got a lot of players to get over there because there is no one to kick the ball to for a minute for Rock. He'd have to pull out a torp and kick it 95, Ross.
It's like pre-season in February. Go for 100 because it's vacant. Ries to Smith. They're working well in midfield. Anthony Rock. Aaron Lord. Well, he doesn't even have to run.
Someone better kick it.
Chance Bateman did. It slews off the outside of the big. Johnson's had a good game. Chasing in bursts. He's been pretty good too. One of Werribee's better one. Drags it under. Won't be pinged. It's squirted out. Chance for the Tigers. Hargrave switches play under coach's instructions. Good. No good.
Look at this.
For
Look
the
at the
wrist.
sprint.
No. Rock. Picioane. How the heavy set up there kicking this goal, Phil. He'll gish it off.
Smart play, Picioane. Smart play.
O'Farrell on the end of it gets number 4.
Just see that, Ross. We saw Bartlett at the other end have a shot close in and miss. It's treacherous with the wind going.
Ball to centre half back. That wasn't a good hand pass, but they've got heaps of numbers. And Campbell lopes out towards the wing. Wasn't a great kick. Georgiada's beaten there by Sean Smith, who was always better position. Looks for Hargraves. That's not a good kick. There's Tim Hazel and the former Tasmanian into the centre. Passador, who started off in a blaze of glory, was outstanding early in this game. It ends up from Ries to Mitchell. Mitchell towards Anthony Rock. And can Anthony Rock seal this premiership win with the last goal? And would be such a fitting end to a man that's eked out every ounce of ability and talent that he's got to forge a wonderful AFL career with firstly the Kangaroos, then for a season or so with Hawthorn, and now finally in his swan song with a premiership with Box Hill here in the VFL in what would be their first.
Yes, remarkable stuff. Donald McDonald started in 93 with the Tigers, and here he is in 2001.
48
with
out.
a premiership.
Rock has kicked a goal. How about that for some icing on the cake of a stellar career?
Yes, and for Donald, in his 9th year as coach, it's a big effort. Rob, he's set on second place. Myself and Donald both coached 9 years. Jerry Callahan from Williamstown coached 10. Donald now with 2 premierships and a runner-up. And both the premierships are with clubs who had not won one. So that is a fantastic performance by the big bloke. We all know about that. The medal struck in honour of the great Port Melbourne legend. Normie Goss played in the premiership with Port back in 1941. He's deceased now. Great family down in Burraland.
Campbell half volleys it. Switched out by Georgiades. Rock in trouble.
And Box Hill has finally won a premiership.
They sure have.
As they celebrate in the centre of the ground, there was almost a blue. And John Clarkson now down
Matthew Brewer. Captain, mixed emotions, Matthew, but you've got him into the grand final and the boys have taken it off for you. Congratulations.
Absolutely sensational. Just a dream come true. I can't believe it. When I went over the first couple of seconds, I just thought it wasn't going to be our day, but...
Give him a hand with his leg, will you, Johnny?
Congratulations, Matthew, over with the other boys.
Oh, good on you, John. I didn't know whether you were interviewing him there or carrying him, but you got a word out of him, and he had a dog of a day early, but he's celebrating now, as are the boys. Aren't they delighted? It's their first ever flag, Phil.
Well, look, Rob, you've got to take it into account, In 94, Johnny Murphy took them down at Victoria Park against Sandy. They went right down to the line, and Sandy kicked a bundle in the last few minutes of that last quarter, won the game. They were crippled with injuries. Today, they have got that premiership. It is a tremendous performance by them. He was very smart, Donald, today. He picked a good side. He picked the right players in the right spots. His back half stood up. It nullified a good forward half of Werribee. And there's Matty Brewer.
And
How bad for him. Sad for him.
And rushing out there was Ian Dicker, the Hawthorn president, who's such a big fan of the Box Hill amalgamation.
I'm just sorry I said sad for him. Sad that he missed out, Matty Brewer, not playing the whole game. But, of course, the flag is still his as captain.
So heartbreak yesterday for Hawthorn. They went so close against that wonderful Essendon side. But, gee, the club can take great fillip here. John Clarkson with the victorious coach, Donald McDonald.
Macca, Donald McDonald with live to air. Fantastic, Macca. You've done it again. 93 and back to 4 now.
We present the cup to the captain, Matt Brewer, and the coach, Donald McDonald.